Hi, everybody. Welcome to Just a Mommy Minute. I'm a little late getting here this week. I'm driving my marketing gal a little crazy. I usually do these on Wednesday, frankly, because I'm dressed and my hair is dry. But this week, I've been really working hard. I'm developing a program for other chiropractors about how to help take care of infants. So I've been nose diving into my work. I got caught up in all that and haven't had a chance to get on and do my live. But I wanted to get on this week because last week we talked about brain sequencing. So I call it brain sequencing, but what it is actually your milestones that your children are meeting and how important it is that they're meeting their milestones in sequence. So I had some questions come up from some of the patients and some of the viewers after that video. So I wanted to address a few of them. And I created a little video that I hope will work. I hope I can share it here and to talk about that. So a couple questions that came up was, what happens if your child skipped over something? So let's just say they just skipped rolling altogether, went right to crawling, or they skipped over crawling, went right to walking. What do you do about that? You can always go back, and the sooner the better you do that. There's a whole profession called OT out there that focuses on doing just this. And actually, I'm attending a training in the beginning of October. I think it's the 12th. I'll be out in Idaho again, doing my second weekend with very knowledgeable chiropractor who lives, breathes, and eats this kind of topic. And I'm really excited to meet with her because she's teaching us to look at where the problem happened so that when you're retraining somebody to go through these sequences, you're starting at the right point and not the wrong point. And so you get better results that way. So I'm very excited to complete that training in a couple of weeks. And we're actually going to have her on the week after I get back. So it's Dr. Amy Spoelstra, and she's developed a program called Focus, which is fantastic out in Idaho. And she's bringing it to the world. So we will be a little more knowledgeable here in a couple of weeks. So I wanted to kind of go over, last week I kind of talked about the brain development from 0 to 3 months. So how you want to have your baby on the tummy, arms and legs moving all the time. Not so much on the back as you see most babies are not swaddled up all the time. And if they are needing swaddled, then they need to be in the office because they're running in fight or flight and they need their nervous system balanced. So a couple of things we talked about was keeping the babies in the air, sitting them on your hands, kind of bouncing them around, doing that, keeping them on their tummy a lot during the day. So today we're going to talk about ages 3 to 6 months. So what should be happening here is babies should be starting to roll and they should be starting to sit unsupported. I'll show my video at the end here, but they should start rolling over, okay? Again, this is 3 to 6 months. If they're doing it sooner than that, if they're starting to roll at birth, then that means there's a lot of, it's called hypertonicity. They're too tight, so they're able to roll over. And again, they need to be checked, okay? So at 6 to 9 months, they start going from face up to face down rolling. So again, later, 6 to 9 months. So I was talking to somebody this week that it's always this 3-month gap. So just keep in mind, if your baby is at 3 months and they're not doing this, they've got 6 months to hit that milestone. So just keep working with them. Oh, and they also start to do the army crawl. And then some babies will start crawling. Actually, a lot of babies start crawling between 6 and 9 months. So from 9 to 12 months, the babies will start to stand. They also will start crossing midline with their hands, okay? So I'm going to show you a video on a couple things. We're going to show you if they skip the rolling part, how to get your baby to roll, or if your baby's in that 3 to 6 month milestone age and they have no interest in rolling, this is a great way to kind of help them along. The next one is something I've taught a lot of you at home about tummy time. We're going back to the 0 to 3 months. If they don't like being on their tummy, some of the ways you can do to help with that. And then another is to help with the crawling, okay? So again, your babies, there's a sequence that, and you all know about milestones, but this is so important to hit these milestones. And again, if they're not hitting them, we need to go back and do these things, because the brain does develop starting in the middle and it comes all the way out. And then the front isn't even developed until like the age of 7. So the physical part is so important. If your baby's stuck in any way, they could have an issue with their upper cervical, their cranium, that's preventing their nervous system from fully developing. So bring them in, we'll check them out, make sure that they're clear, and I will be more than happy to help you with these exercises. I know the video was really short, but I'll be very happy to help you in the office with this. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you know anybody that needs the help, go ahead and share the video. If you're listening on the podcast, give us a thumbs up at the bottom. Appreciate it. And again, thank you all for watching. And I hope to be on time next Wednesday for Just a Mommy Minute. Have a great weekend.